Let's do an unboxing of the Instapot pressure cooker. This is actually the large one, the 8-quart one. I've actually been using it for about three, four weeks now. My wife and I really like it. The family likes it. So let's take it out of the box. We'll take a look at it. I'll show you how it works. And I tell you this type of things we've been making in it that we're really enjoying. First of all, I took a lot of the plastic away because I wanted to save a little time with the review. First it comes with some different recipe books. This is really important, the Get Started Guide. Definitely read this because I have to say, you have to be a little careful with this Instapot, especially if you have kids around, because the top of it does get hot, plus you're cooking with pressure. So you can hit buttons that are going to release like hot air, hot pressure. I'll explain that all to you, but definitely take the 5 to 10 minutes and read the instruction manual. It really is easy to use once you get used to it. Let's take a look at the Instapot. I actually just took it out of the box, and this is actually the large one. This is the 8-quart size, so this is like the bigger one. Let's first go over like what you get in the box. First, they give you like a nice instruction manual. It tells you how to use it, and I definitely recommend you reading this because this unit does get hot, and there is a lot of hot air pressure within it, so you have to be a little careful with it. So definitely read the instructions. They give you some recipes and some things, so they give you some good instruction. Let's go over the top of the unit. I'm going to twist it to the left, release it, and this is the top of the unit. See, this is the part of the unit, this metal part here, that can get really hot when you're cooking with it, when you touch it, so you have to be really careful. They also give you some nice instructions if you don't want to read the manual, even though you recommend you do, to show you how to use it. This is the release valve. So once it's pressurized, if you want to release hot air, you would press this down. And this silver button, this is the thing you have to really pay attention to. When this is sticking out, I hope you can see this in the video. When this is sticking out, that means it's under pressure. When it drops back down, that means the pressure's gone. So for example, if you're cooking with this unit and it's done cooking, but this silver thing is still elevated, you know there's still pressure in there. You have to wait until the silver button drops before you can open the unit, or you're going to get burned. It's going to be a little dangerous. You can speed up the process, like once everything is cooked, if you want to speed up the process and release the air, because it can take up to 30 minutes to depressurize. You can press this button down, see how this pops up. I recommend that you wear oven mitts so you don't burn yourself, but definitely be careful with that. Let's look at the bottom of this. It also comes with a nice seal. This is the seal. They also give you a second seal, which is kind of nice. They also give you this metal tray, which is kind of cool. For example, if you're making, say, a big roast. We just made a big roast pork with this, and to take it out with all the liquid is kind of easy and safer to use this. So this definitely needed and helpful. Now this is the 8-quart, so this is actually a big large one. We made like a 10-pound pork roast a couple of weeks ago, and it came out really well. I also do find, though, when it comes to following a recipe, me and my wife had better success using less liquid than what's generally recommended. Like we just made like a 9 or 10-pound pork roast, and they wanted us to put 2 cups of liquid in it. We did that once, and we only put 1 cup in the last time. I think it came out better. But I would experiment with that. Let me show you the inside. And obviously, it's really easy to put these things in the dishwasher. They come right out. You can put this in the dishwasher. You don't put the top in the dishwasher. You can remove the seal. You can put the seal in the dishwasher. Obviously, you can put the metal tray in the dishwasher. This is the inside of the unit. I'm assuming this button presses down, so I'm assuming when this is depressed, it goes on. But overall, I think we're really happy with it. My kids really like it. I like things where you can set it and forget it. In my mind, that's how you do it. This is how this works. This just locks right into place. You have all these different things. You can make rice with it. You can make just steam. You can make yogurt. You can make stews. There's all different settings with it. How we generally use it, if, for example, we just look up if we're making, say, a 5-pound roast, or say we're making baby back ribs. We look at the weight of the ribs. We look it up, and it says, okay, cook for 2 hours. We set it. And it can be confusing in the beginning because when first time I used it, I thought it was broken because it can take 10, 15 minutes before the unit pressurizes. So first the unit has to pressurize. You'll see this silver button on top pop up, and then you'll see it start counting down with the cooking. And then once it's fully cooked, let's say you're making a roast that takes 2 hours. After 2 hours, it still has to depressurize, which can take 20, 30 minutes. You have to wait until this silver thing drops down. Be careful. If you want to speed up that process, like I said earlier in the video, you can press this button and that hot air will come out if you want to, start the meal a little bit sooner. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think it's a good machine. If you're looking for a pressure cooker, I don't think you'll be disappointed with the Instapot.